Aries, you are up for the October. Why was I about to say June? Something must be going on in June for somebody. But anyways, for the October Tarot Energy Reading, before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so as I always say with any of the readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy in the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. With that being said, I usually do 3 types of readings every month. I do the general, the love, and the money. This is the general reading. The love and the money reading should be up within the next few weeks. This reading, I am using a custom tarot deck that I created. It is quotes from all types of people, from philosophers like Socrates, to ex-presidents like Franklin D. Roosevelt, to real housewives like Kenya Moore, to comedians like Paula Poundstone. They cover love, relationships, inspiration, motivation, health, fitness, all types of stuff. There's no telling what will come out. I will pull a few cards and then I will clarify them with a regular tarot deck. Okay? Let's get started. May I have the energy for Aries for October? May I have the energy for Aries for October? May I have the energy for Aries for October? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. If I can get it to drop. All right, may I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have another card, please? Thank you. Whoa, that really jumped out. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, it says, if you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Oprah Winfrey. Let me read it again for the people in the back. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. And again, that is by Oprah Winfrey. All right. First card to come out. It says, oh goodness, this is funny. My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. Socrates. So, and again, wife, husband, whatever, take it as you feel you need to receive it. My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. All right, second card. It says, the Bible tells us to love our neighbors and also to love our enemies, probably because they are generally the same people. G.K. Chesterton. So, some of you might be having an issue with your neighbor. Just saying. I mean, this card did come out. So some of you might be having an issue with your neighbor. And let me take this light down just a smidge. Hold on, I didn't mean to do all that now. We need something. Okay, bear with me, Aries. I'm trying to get this the way I want it, but it's not doing it. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, cool. Let me see how the light does now. Yeah, that's better. Awesome. So the third card that came out, don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. All right, let's clarify these. Can we clarify? My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. By Socrates. May I have a card clarifying, please? May I have a card clarifying? What is it that Aries needs to know? Okay, that's a little too many. But Queen of Swords came out furthest away, and it came out upright on his face. So yeah, that is the one. I'll still do these cards too that also came out, but with the Queen of Swords, she's about, and this is Libra energy. Some of you may have be dealing with a Libra, or either another air sign, an Aquarius or a Gemini, but Queen of Swords is Libra energy. It can also be a divorce card as well. Not really getting that. I feel that for some of you, honesty is a big thing here. I don't know why honesty is really jumping out at me for this. If any of you are in a relationship or married or thinking about getting married, I really feel that if you are not honest with each other, it won't even last a month. That's some of the energy I'm picking up. So, yeah. So either going back to what Socrates said, you know, if you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. So, but I feel honesty is going to be what makes or breaks whatever relationship this is. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The cards that fell out as well, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. Two of Cups, that's soulmate energy. Seven of Pentacles, about investment. And then the Queen of Wands is passion. So, yeah, and that's Queen of Wands is fire energy. Pentacles, earth energy. Cups is water energy. For someone, there may be a lot of passion between the two of you. Also, for some of you, you may have really invested in this. And you may not want to throw away the investment that you've made. But I can tell you now, it's not going to work no matter how much time you've invested, whether you put in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years. I feel honesty is going to be the make or break of the situation. All right? Can we clarify? The Bible tells us to love our neighbors and also to love our enemies, probably because they are generally the same people. G.K. Chesterton. Can we clarify that quote, please? Okay, so more cards fell out. Ace of Cups fell out in the reverse. Somebody, okay, what are these cards? Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Five of Swords. Wow. This is an ugly situation. With this, somebody might have got new neighbors. And I honestly feel there may have been some confusion with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can be about many options, but also Seven of Cups can be about confusion. With the Ace of Cups here, Ace plus 7 is 8. Someone actually might be considering moving because they don't want to deal with their neighbors. I do not know what this is. Three of Swords here, which is heartbreak, extreme hurt. And then the Five of Swords here, which can be about conflict. It can be about defeatist attitude. Five of Swords can also be about collateral damage, where there was something done and you may have gotten the win, but there was still damage in the process. Also, I feel like there could have been damage to some property. Maybe that's how this started, where something happened to a property and maybe one person blamed another and did that, but I feel there was some type of confusion. I also feel that when this relationship started with this neighbor, and again, we may be on a totally different timeline for some people, but this particular timeline, this relationship started, it was good, but then it turned sour. That is what I feel. That this actually started out good, but then it turned sour. And now it's just nasty. What's at the bottom of the deck? 2 of Cups. Don't tell me somebody was dating their neighbor. Please tell me that wasn't the case. If it was, yeah, that's a lot. So, yes, someone may want to move because they just don't want to deal with it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Can we clarify? Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. Thank you. 3 cards came out. We really clarifying today, aren't we? The Magician, 7 of Swords, the High Priestess. Whatever you're doing, and this is confirming it, you're doing it in silence. And this is saying if you're not doing it in silence, you need to do it in silence. Because we have the Magician. Work your magic. Be strategic about it, 7 of Swords. And don't tell anyone, High Priestess. So whatever you're doing, as you're manifesting what you want in your life, do it in silence, is what it is. Be strategic. You see with the 7 of Swords, how he's trying to be, sneaky, keep it on the hush. Clearly he's not doing this during the daytime. He's keeping it secret. He's not telling anyone. 7, High Priestess energy. Now, I will say, even though I'm not picking that up, and this doesn't go with the energy of the card, for some of you, be careful who you have around you. And be careful who you tell what you're doing as well. This is saying that you need to move in silence. Again, don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. All right? So Aries, that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.